This is a trading review for the 23rd of June 2022. This was Thursday trading. Um, I managed to stay away from all the choppiness and ended up taking two trades on Meta. The first trade, I'm very proud that I was very patient to make my first entry here. It's very unfortunate that I got triggered by the penny pretty much. This first entry was good. It's just that sometimes you get a pullback, and I should have given it a little bit of a wider stop loss. But we made an entry in the 1 minute, the 5 minute. Usually, when you have a pullback immediately like that, it's a signal that you're gonna test for some stops, for some stop losses. Maybe I should have put my stop loss a few cents higher at the central pivot point, the yellow line right here. But I saw the volume at the time. We had some volume on the tape, and we had stacks on the level 2, so it's actually a pretty good trade. But we just got stopped out. The second trade, you can see at the break of the 1 minute once again, and the break of the 5 minute, reasonable stop loss. I was more confident about the direction of this trade, especially because we had more level 2 signals and stacks at the bottom, and the time on sales was flashing market orders. So we were looking pretty bearish. The only issue that I had on this second trade is that I partial well, but around 3R we formed a little bit of a double bottom, so I was starting to lose confidence about a break of the previous day close. Plus, we got a spike of volume with a push, with a much larger push higher. So this is kind of a test, because we got volume. If we hadn't gotten volume on this candle, I would have remained. But because we got a lot of volume, I was scared of a move to my break even. So as soon as I was back down to 3R for the day, or 2R, because this loss was 1R, I decided to get out. But if you look here, it was only these orders right here of 17,000 lots. That's a lot of shares at 156.93. So what happened with Meta, with Facebook, is that after it filled these orders, it came back crashing down, and it actually broke the previous day close. So maybe it was just a big player trying to short at these prices, and it was just market manipulation. But sometimes the best decision is to not be part of it, to not get stuck. You don't want to get a stop loss with a lot of slippage. So I think it wasn't that bad of a decision to get out of this trade. So yeah, those were the two trades on Tuesday. So I think it's time to rate them. This was a short. This was an inside day. Let me see here. This is the sheet. Let's see. Why does it do this? Very interesting. So Meta was an outside day, but it's a question mark because the gap was still pretty wide. So so it was actually an inside day, no bias, and we opened on Meta. We opened what, inside, I believe. It says the same for these two trades. This one, it did not work, but this one did for 3R. We did not add our levels. Both entries, I believe, were with compression. We had the level 2 signal. we had volume or lack of volume. 1 minute break, yes. Yes. 5 minute breaks. I think I had an A psychologically. No. So the only reason why I'm knocking off 1 point from this trade is that I could have done a better. I could have gotten a better. I could have placed a better stop loss, but this other trade was much better. Sometimes you cannot control. Well, you can never control what the stock is gonna do, so it's better to be a little bit more safer. And for this day, I did not break rules, which is fantastic. And I did take every trade I saw, and they were big quality or more, so I'm very happy about that. And now, yeah, that's the trade for Thursday. So that's pretty much it. I did not take any more trades after that. It was there was nothing moving, I guess. We were selling off this day, so yeah, that's it for the review for Thursday.